Hey, shalom. All praise unto Yahweh Shimi Shai. That will honor the apostles of GMS and all the brothers will be pushing this truth in sincerity. Okay, so we're gonna do a very quick video, just a World War III update. Okay, and this is dealing with the situation out there, the apparent situation out there, where you got South Korea, North Korea, and them two motherfuckers is apparently getting at each other's throats, but nobody's thinking about the reasons why, okay, or who benefits. And these are the important questions to be asking, because once you figure out who benefits from those tensions, and you can clearly see that this whole thing is a farce. Okay, it's a pretend game, Okay, the end goal is to take over China, is to take over Russia, or try to take over, invade those different countries, because those countries are not underneath the immediate influence of the American government. Okay, they play and they're gathering together their own resources and their own monetary. Furthermore, they're setting up their own monetary expeditions because why? Because they felt like, especially dealing with Russia, they felt like, look, we've been underneath the rule of the American thumb for all of these time, and we really got the worst end of the stick. Why don't we just team up out there, Russia and China? Then you're seeing bilateral deals, popping up all over the damn place with China and Russia. Okay, and in so doing, that's had it to where the United States has now deemed China the threat. Okay, and anyone who's sort of really it's Russia that's the boogeyman, because that's spoken about within the scriptures. But anyone that's drained onto that Russian and China league, and that's where you get this whole thing. Now, brothers gone into it deeper than really what I'm going into it, but that's where you're getting all of this thing stemming off of. Okay, so now you got it to where the United States is apparently launches an ICBM type missiles, okay, to show its capabilities to North Korea. I mean, that's classic devil 101 right there, man. Okay, don't not the scripture say his words were smoother than butter. Okay, the scripture talks about how he was very deceptive. The serpent was more subtle than all the other creatures that are upon the face of the earth. Because who actually have you think that North Korea is a threat to the United States? Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? Okay, little old North Korea is not no threat, okay, to the United States. That's just a simple, and just as a simple fact of the matter. North Korea is not a threat to the United States, and there is no need to flex the United States muscle. We're talking about a country that has 19 aircraft carriers, 19 moving cities, okay, for the express purpose of having them close to a city that they want to take over. That's the only reason why you got it to where they got 19 aircraft carriers. Now, what that does go to show you is that they're the ones that rule over the whole world right here. Okay, because if you got it to where you got 19 aircraft carriers that could be deployed anywhere in the world, that means you could deploy what? You could deploy aircraft right into those nations with ICBM nuclear technology. And that's not even to mention the submarines that they got out there. Okay, so North Korea is no threat. So now you got it to where they're trying to so-called escalate on these things, and really it's to get the Russians and the Chinese, especially, because you got it to where what? You've got Korea, which is right at its borders, North Korea, which is right at its borders. Okay, so let's read on with this. It says an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile has been launched from a U.S. Air Force base, right, in California, to ensure its effectiveness, readiness, and accuracy, right, and demonstrate national nuclear capabilities, according to the United States military. And like I said, what North Korea knows where they sit within the whole grand scheme of things. They know where they sit in the whole grand scheme of things, man. Okay. They know that they can't take up the American government, but you got it to where people are playing into this thing of North Korea as a threat, just like how you had it to where Assad was a threat. Now look at Syria, okay? That's just like how you had it to where Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. Now look at that country right now, okay? It's the same old story from the same old rule book, and the people just go with it, man. Okay, so it says. The Munitum 3 missile test comes amid rising tensions between the Korean Peninsula, with a carrier strike group led by the USS Carl Vinson, okay, approaching the North Korean waters. However, a spokesperson, or rather more spokeswoman, for the Air Force Global Strike Command says that the test was planned in advance and is not connected with the situation in North Korea, apparently, and says and launches happen on a regular basis. Okay, so these different nations, nevertheless, of the reasons as to why why they done it, whatever. Okay, why they're doing a test and that. Is a simple fact of the Lord is about to let those four winds, okay, blow up on the earth. Speaking about them ICBM nuclear missiles, so you got the Twitter tests is popping off, drills, okay, rumors of wars is spoken about within the book of Mark, the 13th chapter, okay, rising tensions, which is spoken about within the book of Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. It talks about sedition, okay, all of them things to the point of what? To the point of all of these nations coming together and to go to war, man. Okay, so pretty much with that, like I said, it was gonna be a short one. Hopefully that was of edification. And I'm going to say, oh, praise unto Yahweh, Shimei Al-Shai, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and honestly, brothers that be pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.